Yes, sir, ski YouTube. It's your boy Black Uchiha, 3 long face, skinny body, and we are back still black with some more fire Boruto manga related content. Now, before we reveal, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It's Big Uchiha Vibes Day. Yes, sir. Let's get it.
9 mountains and 8 seas make one world. 1,000 worlds make one chiliocosm. 1 chiliocosm to the power of 3, and there's nothing I can't cut.
Okay, truth of the matter, if you've been paying attention on the channel, you can kind of guess that I've been trying to get y'all this video for a little well over a month now. It's been not necessarily revisions, because if you know now, you do know. I don't write the scripts to my video. I simply think of a title, I put it down in my notes, and boom, I'll get to it. So once I start hitting the record button, everything is just flying. That's how we go. So this particular video, I have been putting off because of the recent events that have been occurring. I originally thought of this video after we got chapter 4, right after we got chapter 4. I'm like, okay, so it's going to be interesting to see, okay, how Sarada decides to go about her future. But we know that they've been tying everything together in terms of Boruto and Sarada's journey, where we figure out off rip, Boruto has an idea of what's going on with the Ten Tails. He knows that the greater evil that's gonna destroy the world somehow correlates or ties back to the Ten Tails and whatever Code has done to the Ten Tails. Now, everybody else is completely oblivious to the fact. They just know that Code has a Ten Tails army that he enhanced in some type of way, shape, or form. Now, Sarada is able to, see, okay, this dude Soegi saved my life. He got bit by a clawgon, turned into a mini divine tree, but somehow he's still alive. And then we later on figure out in the story her own father made that same sacrifice in order to protect Boruto, in order for Boruto to protect Sarada, right? All in all, protect the entire ninja world and fix whatever is going on in Sasuke's head, referring to the omnipotence jutsu. And we see the things that have been going down since those events have been occurring, right? So I was one to believe that, okay, we might actually have to see Sarada team up with Boruto, or possibly leave the village after Boruto, once we see Boruto go back and we see, oh, it's officially revealed Sasuke is a tree. And then the events of last chapter threw everything into a loop, because now I believe it's even much more deeper than what we actually said. Now, as of the recording of this video, I'm not sure if I released this video or the Kawaki video first, but like I said in my Kawaki video, I believe Boruto isn't going to pull up in a hidden leaf like he did at the end of chapter 5 and just blow up Kawaki's spot. But he's going to say things that give Shikamaru enough incentive to look at both Boruto and Kawaki and say, for a fact, one of y'all know, or at the least both y'all know, I know for a fact both y'all know what happened to Naruto, because regardless of who's evil, y'all both lived under the same roof at one point in time in life. So the fact is, albeit this is if Kawaki decides to go along with whatever, saying Ada reveals, okay, Naruto is targeted. She can't reveal that in front of everybody. Everybody thinks Naruto is dead, but Kawaki understands the enemy of my enemy is a friend. So at the time being, even though it'll be a hard pill to swallow, he's going to stay and work with Boruto, because Kawaki, I believe he might even attack Boruto on sight next chapter. It might just be like that. But Kawaki might just, say, okay, I'm going to go along with whatever you have to say. And for the mere fact that you're listening to Boruto Shikamaru, I'm going to listen to Boruto Shikamaru. It's a long shot, but we're going to go with that idea, right? So at the very least, Boruto is able to convince the Hidden Leaf village that they need to work together, correlate a plan in order to prevent Hidari, Matsuri, Bug, and Jura for a full-on evasion. And we understand figures like, especially, Hidari, who's going to be stronger than significantly most of the other, and not just Hidari, probably all 4 of them niggas going to be stronger than significantly most of the village. They're going to have to get their defenses up and at him. And plus the mere fact that Code is still out there and they weren't able to handle him. So a lot of things are about to be coming to light, and it ties back into the whole entire path and the whole entire fate that correlates with both Boruto and Sarada. Now, initially what I thought would Sarada would go ahead and join Boruto on his journey. It would eventually be Sarada, Kashikoji, and Sarada eventually come to learn about the truth with her father. But now that we see the things actually unfold and how the events of chapter 5 ended off, I can be I can say with confidence, I believe Boruto isn't going to be like a permanent residence in the village now, but he's not going to be shy to be coming in and out the village, checking up on Sarada, and Sarada is not going to be shy to keeping tabs with Boruto, probably even Sumire along, and they might just take matters into their own hands if Shikamaru deems the situation too complicated to make any drastic decisions, meaning he's not going to attack or arrest Boruto right now, but he's not going to simply help Boruto just because Boruto says so. So Sarada might be put in a position where she's going to have to give that last push where, okay, a ninja of the hidden leaf is taking matters into their own hands, not necessarily in a rogue way, but in a way where it's like Shikamaru, as the 8th Hokage, is not going to sit there and let a potential, you know what I'm saying, great asset, not just a potential, a great asset right now, but a potential, one of the greatest assets the village will have, and the only Kekkei Genkai of the Sharingan that we have, we're not just going to let her do all willy-nilly and end up losing a valuable asset like that at the Hidden Leaf. So kind of like what you see with Eren in Attack on Titan when we first started off the final seasons. When Eren attacked the town, we see the Islanders just joined him randomly, and that was the first time they seen each other for years. But at the end of the day, they know if Eren is wanting smoke, we're going to have to want smoke because he has the Founders Titan, he has the Attack Titan, and he's too valuable for an asset for us to leave him alone. So it might be a similar case with Sarada here in this situation. But everything that Sarada has done up until this point gradually ties her story back, you know, whether it be because of Sasuke, and Sasuke admitting like it's going to be something with Boruto and Sarada in order to figure out everything, and it's only something that they can solve. So we still have to understand, why is Sarada, you know what I'm saying, immune to omnipotence? So I believe instead of the mere sole focus on, okay, Sarada might be joining Boruto on his journey, you know what I'm saying, it's going to be a lot of things Sarada could figure out. I feel like the most important thing right now is us finding out why is Sarada immune, and Sumire for that matter, to the omnipotence jutsu, and we're going to work our way from there. All right, Shikamaru coming to terms with Sarada. You have been saying this for the last 3 years, and I know I've been ignoring you, but I can't lie. I should have never overlooked the fact that you and Sumire are the only ones who aren't affected by Ada's jutsu. So there has to be something, like some merit, some truth, some type of, you know what I'm saying, something that can stick in terms of the words that you have been saying. So they might just take it by step or play it by ear in a similar case scenario. So I've said this before, where I believe that the two major problems at the time, because now we have the Ten Tails, we have Ko, we have the Shinju, and these new villains, but at the time, with the two major things were Naruto being sealed and the omnipotence jutsu, I believe the two figures, or three for that matter, including Sumire, to fix those problems would be in relation to Naruto was Himawari, because she has some type of strange feeling that Naruto is alive. And that's also going to be interesting, dating back to, you know, the mere fact that Kawaki is going to be the one to defend, most likely, Naruto against Jura. And Jura has declared his target as Naruto. Everybody thinks Naruto is dead. Himawari has a feeling. Ada knows the truth. Shikamaru still wants to find out the truth in terms of everything. So it's a lot of messiness going down right there. It's a whole lot of messiness going down. But regardless, Himawari will be that key factor in order to unveiling the truth of Naruto and his current well-being, while it would be Sarada and Sumire unveiling or being the key to the truth of the secrets behind the omnipotence jutsu, being that they're the only two that seem to be completely immune to the effects of Ada's Senrigan. So it's going to be a real reason behind why Sarada is immune, and I believe that reasoning is going to be the main thing why Boruto decides, okay, it's going to have to be him and Sarada to the end in terms of figuring out the things behind not just the Ten Tails and Ko, and the fact that her father is now a Shinju clone and she's targeted by the said Shinju clone, but understanding why are you immune to Ada Senrigan, and how can we use this key to help us in our further endeavors, and also possibly breaking and unleashing the jutsu. It's going to be a lot of interesting ways we can go about it, but at the end of the day, regardless of what path I'm looking at, I see a path that it requires both Boruto and Sarada to walk together, not necessarily similarly, but on the same path, probably going about different endeavors, ultimately coming together for one fruitful outcome. So I really do believe it would be something like that. I was initially of the belief that Sarada would be Boruto's help within the village, while Boruto is Boruto's own help outside of the village. But we see that Boruto, especially now that we know he has Flying Roger, can pop in and out whenever the heck he wants to. So it's not necessarily on some, okay, whenever we see Boruto again, but it's necessarily like, what are me and Boruto gonna be active and at today? You know what I'm saying? What we gotta tackle, what tasks we gotta complete right now at hand. So it's gonna be real interesting. I'm definitely looking forward to the dynamic with Sarada and Boruto and them going forward, whether it be how she takes the information of her dad, how she takes the information of Sasuke putting his faith in her, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, she only saw Sasuke for that last conversation. We don't know how the conversation went once she told, oh, Sasuke, go save Boruto. We just know Sasuke saw her Mangekyo. He was surprised. She said, save Boruto. And then we go on, continue with the story. The next time we see Sasuke, he's grabbing Boruto by the collar. So we might even get another flashback next chapter that describes, okay, this is how Sasuke and Sarada's last encounter went when they finally said goodbye. Did Sasuke reveal the Mangekyo Sharingan awakening to Sarada? Did Sarada just awaken it for a second? Her eyes went back to normal and then Sasuke departed? Or did Sasuke have a few words with her? Like, that's the Mangekyo Sarada. You can't show anybody your eyes, not even your mother, not until the next time I see you. Just, you know what I'm saying? On some real quick message like that. So it's going to be real interesting to see how it goes. But at the end of the day, Sarada is here. You know what I'm saying? She's here for the. She's gonna be a day one. She's here for the smoke, and I'm here for it as well. So it's your boy Black and Chat. Let me know y'all thoughts. How do y'all believe Sarada will support Boruto throughout the story? How her role will be eventually throughout the near future of the series, by the end game of the series, and what the main thing her character will symbolize, whether it be with this clone Hidari protecting and fighting for Sasuke, eventually having Sasuke rescued, or do you think it ties more deeper into the connection with Ada, the Sharingan, and the reasoning behind her and Sumire being immune to the effects of Ada's dojutsu? It's your boy Black Chat. Holla at your boy. Bigger Trap vibes always, any day. Holla at your boy. I'm holla at y'all. Black Chat. Yes, sir. Ski.
Hey, can we take a trip to the sky? Show them that our limit's too high.
Cocoa butter hips on the west side. She said